And I hate to be the one to say it, but Maura was dumb. Maura was dumb. Why was everybody at the reunion like, no, 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 you weren't dumb? Yes, you were. You were completely male-centered. You made an alliance with the wrong person, and unfortunately, you do deserve to feel a little embarrassed because you weren't catching on every single time somebody was saying, hey, sometimes your closest allies are the ones who are the traitors. Something else that I found really crazy is that when they continued to say, like, no, you're not dumb, she continued to buy it. I know they're not in the show anymore, but all Rob had to say was, I'll buy you a Birkin bag to shut you up and just let me take the rest of the money. And she's like, okay. Biggest mistake you ever made at the beginning of the game was trusting a man. You even said yourself you don't have good judgment, and unfortunately this just proved that you still don't. And Candace did say it in the reunion, maybe this is a lesson for discernment, because you didn't have that, girl. You did not have that. And that's okay, but I would almost be willing to take ownership. I mean, at least she was saying, like, I'm dumb. It was more about everybody else being like, no, you're not, Maura. Like, you're told, people aren't in the game. They don't realize it. No, that's true. That's true, but have you ever watched the show before? Because it was baffling to me that every single time she was saying, like, oh, it could not be Rob. I would absolutely lose. I think it's not Rob, but I'm not sure. At the end, at least, at the very least, at the end, it was extremely obvious that it was both Rob and Eric. And I think her safest bet would have been teaming up with Tara, because at the end of the day, they chose to get out Johnny on purpose because they thought he might be the most likely to be the traitor out of the two. So why did you not go with Tara till the end? Because you wanted to be liked by Rob.